Hey guys, it's Goss here. I haven't recorded a battle in a while. I decided to take a break until the 5th gen metagame just kind of balanced itself out. So I have a UU match here from someone from the TPX that I think it's SexyMilotic. I'm not sure. I don't remember their name. Either way, I didn't really play very well this match. Only reason why I'm really deciding to upload it is because it was a 1-0 and I didn't have any better videos in my versus recorder or anything like that. So as you can see, I'm gonna lead off there at Acto. He's gonna lead off with him on top. If I would have went for rocks there instead of tailwind, this battle would have turned out a lot differently. I could have just went into Sableye and pretty much crippled this him on top, made it useless. I know I'm gonna get mock punched here. I know there's no point in me staying in. At first I wasn't sure what set that him on top was. I didn't know if it was a bulk up drain punch set. I didn't know if it had rapid spin or not. So I just decided to go with the tailwind, and I wanted to scare him out with the Aqua Jet because he was -1. And the stab Aqua Jet would have been able to kill him. So he makes a good move, predicting the water move, and goes into Gastrodon. I thought Gastrodon has like Storm Drain or Water Absorb or something like that, so I thought it was a nice play, but water turns out to be neutral on him. I don't want to take an Earth Power or whatever else this Gastrodon's going to do. So I'm just going to go out to Cress and try to set up a Calm Mind or two. Like I said, I didn't play very well this match, but that's okay. That's not why I make these battles or make these videos. I enjoy it. It's fun for me. It's something to do. So I'm just gonna keep calm minding and calm minding and calm minding. He actually goes into Eviolite Chansey here in a second, so it pretty well walls my Cress, but I know I'm already toxic, so the only thing that Chansey can really do is Wish Protect stall me with the S-Toss, but I carry the Moonlight, and I figured if I get high enough, maybe I'll get a special defense drop or something. I wasn't really thinking. I should have just went to Sableye. There's a lot of times I should have just went to Sableye, but I mean, hindsight's hindsight, right? So we can't really do anything about it now. He played pretty well this match. It's actually it's kind of boring until towards the end. So I just want to take this time to talk about some sets. I know a lot of guys, they narrate basically what's going on, but I have faith in you guys. I'm quite confident that you can see, hear, and read. So you can pretty much see what's going on in the battle. I'll say it again, I didn't play that well. Anyway, the last RU tier list that I saw had Cress and just a couple guys that really shouldn't be on there, like Cress and Umbreon. So I actually wanted to talk about a couple sets that I really enjoy in RU. A lot of people have been complaining about me using Prankster Sableye, saying that it's not released or anything like that, and I don't care. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna complain about a set not being released and still use Pokesov, then you should just breed by hand, do your EV training by hand. So, I mean, if you're going to use Pokesov and still have the audacity to bitch about an ability not being released, then pretty well, I mean, there's no point. You don't really have a foot to stand on. So, another set, well, I didn't really talk about a set that time. Some of the sets I brought with me are pretty typical, nothing fancy. With Sableye, I like the Prankster ability because I can give him a lagging tail, and he can use a priority trick with a lagging tail and priority Will-O-Wisp and just recover stall. with Substitute. So I mean, it's a pretty basic set. The only smidgen of originality I think I gave to it was giving him a legging tail instead of a choice specs or choice band or whatever. A specs would be a good set, and I know just to cripple physical guys, give them specs and then Will-O-Wisp, but I didn't realize Gastrodon had sticky hold. Like I don't use a Gastrodon. I don't see it that often, so I'm not really sure what it can do. I mean, I know in Gen 4, Gastrodon used to just stockpile, recover toxic, muddy water, or surf, or earth power. They usually only carry one move in the sets that I've seen. So we go to Nidoking. Nidoking has got to be one of my favorite pokes this gen. With the Life Orb, Sheer Force, it's just ridiculous. Like it's an awesome set. Mine carries Earth Power, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Sucker Punch. I had to give it a little bit of attack investment just so Sucker Punch wouldn't be too horrible. Actually, right here is the only real prediction that I make. I figured that I remembered he had Togekiss, so I figured he'd probably go out to that just to leave Gastrodon in his fodder for something else later. Actually, turns out to be a pretty good play on his part, even though Togekiss doesn't get to do anything. So I go in for the Ice Beam and then Sucker Punch. But anyway, I named this guy Period Milk because Period Blood was too long and Menstrual Blood was too long. I don't know why I decided to go with that. Don't ask me. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I've seen a lot of people carry the Scarf Nidoking with the Sheer Force. It actually works really well too. I prefer the Life Orb just because mine doesn't have any speed investment. So I can use it to give it a little extra bulk. It's got half decent natural bulk, so it's not horrible. It does really well in UU, and if you set it up right, it can do well in OU as well. Same with Sharpedo, actually. I've seen a lot of guys carry Choice Banded and Life Orb Sharpedos. This one is Focus Sash, so I know I can get a hit off on this Hitmontop. I figured this one's a priority spammer, so I didn't know if it had any bulk investment into it, and now that I see the leftovers, I see that it's probably a little bulky. It doesn't have bulk up, but Waterfall is going to do less than half, so it would be a 3-hit KO, but I'm not going to live that long. I wanted to protect just to see what he was going to do. I didn't know if he was going to Drain Punch or Mach Punch. If he was going to Drain Punch, that probably would have worked out a little better, but he would have just been able to get his health back. So Sharpedo can't really do anything to this Hitmontop. But I see a lot of Sharpedos with Life Orb, Choice Band, and Aqua Jet. I carry the Ice Fang instead of the Aqua Jet. Mine's Protect, Waterfall, Crunch, and Ice Fang. I use this in OU sometimes, so Ice Fang is kind of, it's not necessary, but it does a lot better than Aqua Jet. I don't know if anybody gets the nickname, the Smile USOB. Anybody gets the Jaws reference. If you do, leave a comment. Right on. So I'm pretty much, this is actually where the reason why I uploaded this battle, because I'm on my last guy now, and it's Arcanine. Fortunately, he is in good shape. So Arcanine is gonna go on a tear here. This Arcanine actually doesn't have an item on it. Normally he carries a Life Orb, but I took it off him. I usually carry a couple spare items just in my bag in case I want to switch something up before I go in Wi-Fi or something like that. But I actually took my Life Orb off this guy because I wasn't really using it. I've been playing a lot of like lower tier stuff, and I know he's like, I've been playing a lot of RU, so I took my Life Orb off him, and I forget who I gave it to. I gave it to somebody, but normally it's OU or RU. I haven't been playing a lot of UU match, so I took my Life Orb off my Arcanine, unfortunately. I wasn't using it that well because I was trying to use my Arcanine in OU, and it was getting its ass kicked all the time. This Arcanine set's pretty straightforward. It's straight physical, max speed, and then the rest in attack, I think. I'm not sure if it's Jolly or Adamant. I'd have to take a look. I run Wild Charge, Close Combat, Flare Blitz, and Extreme Speed. So he lives the Close Combat with, I don't know, probably like 200 HP because he's Chansey. Actually probably looks more like about 130, maybe 145, 150 tops. So he hits the Parahacks on me. Well, he's paralyzed on me, not Parahacks yet. Actually, it turns out to be a really good move. If I would have went for Stealth Rocks instead of Tailwind right here, I would have been able to win the match. But unfortunately, I don't. I go with the Extreme Speed, and we were IMing during the match, and he said that he lived with 12 HP. I wanted it to be like a draw style and him kill himself with Burn, but it doesn't work out like that in 5th gen anymore. So it was a good game. I really enjoyed it. Well, I didn't really enjoy it until Arcanine came out and started sweeping, but I thought it was pretty neat. I'm going to be making a lot more videos from now on. I'll try to get maybe 2 or 3 up a week. So if you guys want to battle, I'm usually on the TPX or just send me a YouTube message. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later.